Hey guys, it's Destiny, and today we're going to be showing off Blade alongside Hyacine. And before we begin today's video, I would love to know which character you are personally the most excited for that is upcoming. And lastly, if you enjoy videos like these, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and now let's get straight into it. So today we are going to be showcasing Hyper Carry Blade with Hyacine, Tribbie, and then Remembrance Trailblazer. We are going to start off by using our techniques, but we are going to hold off on using Remembrance Trailblazer's technique since we don't want to delay these enemies here. We want them to hit us as much as possible. We are, of course, going to advance forward Blade here. We are going to use his skill. And now we are going to use Hyacine's ultimate, which will give us that additional HP buff. And also Blade is going to be able to unleash a follow-up attack. And boom, there goes little Ika. Now we are going to enhance basic attack with Blade. We got hit there, which was pretty convenient. Oh, okay, we're getting really lucky with these hits here. We are just going to use Blade's ultimate right here, deal a bit of damage. We actually should have waited, now that I think about it. We could have just waited until Tribbie used her ultimate, but it is still fine at the end of the day. We should be able to clear this within this cycle here. So what we're going to do is basic attack here with Hyacine. Now Blade will come in with the follow-up, 400k right there. And then 300k from Hyacine. With Remembrance Trailblazer, we will basic attack. And now with Blade, we are going to use our enhanced basic attack and now also follow up here with Remembrance Trailblazer's ultimate. Deal some more damage right there. We need to just get hit once here. They literally did not hit Blade. Oh my goodness. They just don't want to hit Blade, but it's fine. We're going to be able to unleash the follow up right here. Deal another 400k. Here comes in little Ika, which ends up working out. And now we can also use Hyacine's ultimate. I'm just going to do this to deal even more damage. We are going to save Tribbie's ultimate right here for the next cycle. Now we can do is advance forward Blade. Now we can just use his enhanced basic attack and boom, there we go. Now we are going to use Tribbie's ultimate right here, push up the entire team. And we currently are within the 0 cycle for this clear right here since we are on side 2. So we are just going to use Hyacine's skill. Little Ika is going to come in and attack all of these enemies. And now with Tribbie, we can basic attack. With Remembrance Trailblazer, we are also going to use their skill. And then we are going to get some energy for Hyacine, which is excellent. And we did lose a skill point there, but you know what? It's okay. We are just going to use our ultimate here with Blade now that we have it available. And boom! Now Tribbie's going to come in. So we are going to be able to deal some nice AoE damage onto these enemies here. Now with Hyacine, we are going to use her ultimate on her turn. Little Ika's going to come in. Boom! Now we're just going to basic attack with Hyacine. Blade is going to come in with the follow-up. Little Ika's also going to come in. And we just have like a wombo combo going on where Little Ika is going to come in, Blade will come in right there, and we're just going to be able to deal a bunch of AoE damage onto these enemies here. And now we also have enough charge for Mem to push up Blade, so we are going to replenish the Mem support. And now we can actually use Blade's skill, which will give us another stack for his follow-up since we did run out of his enhanced basic attack state. So we are going to be able to take advantage of that. We're currently at 4 out of 5 stacks, which is great. We're going to use Tribbie's skill. Now with Hyacine, I believe we should be able to kill these enemies here, honestly. So we are going to use the skill. Blade is going to come in. Boom! There we go. Perfect. Okay. So little Ika is going to come in. Well, bam! And now we're going to get more energy. Perfect. So what we're going to do is use Hyacine's ultimate, heal up the team some more. But most importantly, little Ika, let's go. And now Blade also got his ultimate, so we are going to be able to take advantage of this. We got pretty lucky, I would say, with those TVs. Blade ultimate, not too shabby, and Hyacine ultimate as well, pretty nice. We are going to get some skill points. Now the Remembrance Trailblazer, I can just skill. So we did get the action advance from that robot right there. And now with Blade, we are going to attack. We're at 4 out of 5. Hyacine is about to ensure that we will be 5 out of 5. So we are going to attack here with Hyacine, and we are also going to follow up with Tribbie's ultimate, that we can advance over the entire team. And just so much AoE damage going on right now. It's so awesome to see. All right, so Remembrance Trailblazer got pushed up. We aren't able to clear this in the 0 cycle. I do know it is possible to do so, but we will be clearing this in a 1 cycle clear, which is awesome. Look at Hyper Carry Blade go. And in that case, even though the TVs took our energy, since they actually hit us, that gave us some more stacks for Blade, which was pretty beneficial since that actually allowed us to take advantage of that for another follow-up attack. So we're just going to push up Blade right here, and we'll be able to clear this in a moment here. So what we're going to do is just basic attack like so. Now use our ultimate. Now Blade is going to come in with a follow-up. And boom, there we go. We were able to clear that in 1 cycle. We did start off with 28 cycles remaining. I took 2 cycles on the first side, 1 cycle on the second side. And now what we could do is just check out the builds for today's video. So here is Hyacine, and we're just going to take a quick look at her right here. So there we go. We are using her signature light cone, which this light cone is very important for this synergy due to the fact that you will be able to drain the team's HP. Whenever you use your basic attack, skill, or ultimate, then it'll consume all allies' HP equal to 1% of their current HP. And this is really important in the case of being able to give stacks to Blade whenever it is Hyacine's turn. So that's why this light cone in particular is pretty important when it comes to just synergizing with Blade, as Hyacine is essentially being a battery, if you will, for Blade, as well as being able to contribute nice amounts of damage output herself, especially due to how fast she is. She's going to be able to have frequent turns. We were able to nicely take advantage of her ultimate, so it ended up working out very nicely, as it allowed Hyacine to assist Blade being able to unleash his follow-up attacks more frequently, which definitely assisted nicely with the overall damage output of the team. Now, as you guys can see, Hyacine is completely E0. We just have her signature light cone equipped. And now we can take a look at Blade. Blade is holding a free-to-play light cone, which is awesome. And here are Blade's stats. We're primarily focusing on his crit rate and crit damage. We're using Ninja Record Sound Hunt, which is a completely free-to-play light cone that you can use on him. Traces are maxed out. And now we have the relics. We're using Bone Collection and Longevous Disciple. And now for his Eidolons, completely E0. I've not activated any of these, as you guys can see. I'm actually kind of curious how an E6 Blade would do, or even once we get Blade's buff in 3.4. I am so excited to see how this team will perform in 3.4 once Blade does get his buffs. But here we have Tribbie. She is using Dance Dance Dance. She's holding Broken Keel as well as Eagle of Twilight Line. Now for Remembrance Trailblazer, here they are, and they are also using Hyacine's signature light cone. Now you don't need to use the signature light cone. You could end up using Memory's Curtain Never Falls, which is a free-to-play option. But if you do end up getting 2 of Hyacine's light cone, Remembrance Trailblazer as well as Hyacine will be able to assist with quickly grant Blade more follow-up stacks. And since both of them have very high speed, this will be even more beneficial as you are going to be able to attack more frequently with them, or at least use their skill more frequently, their basic attacks, and so on, which Blade can nicely take advantage of this in order to get more follow-up stacks. But yeah, that'll be it for today's showcase. This showcase was very fun to do. Once again, I am very excited to see what they end up doing with Blade in 3.4. I will likely actually revisit this team for 3.4 and just show it off. And I think it's kind of funny. Blade basically robbed Castorice's team if you take a look at who is on this team. So I think that's a little bit funny. But either way, very, very fun showcase. I want to just show off Bladey right here. And I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.